Well, Capital Area United Way gives back to our local community. And at Guaranty Broadcasting, we're becoming a rarity right now in our industry, in that you don't have a lot of locally owned radio stations that give back to their community. In fact, we wouldn't be in business if we weren't, we didn't give back to the community. That's what our FCC license is all about. So for me, we're very much aligned with Capital Area United Way, and we're both about giving back to the local community. Well, I think it's important, besides being connected and the things that we've talked about, is that we are truly a voice of the community. I mean, we've got live shows here in which we're talking about local live events. And for nonprofits, what's of interest to us is hearing what they really need, and that's getting their message out. And so from my standpoint, the ability with Capital Area United Way, and a lot of people know United Way, a lot of people know the national campaign. Certainly people over the years are familiar with the brand here locally. But we'll even run across exactly what am I doing? What are the charities that United Way supports? What's the goal? What's the mission? I feel like our goal with Guaranty Broadcasting is to give nonprofits like Capital Area United Way the opportunity to get their message out. Well, I think the case statement is that it's all our community. In my case, I'm looking at trying to carve out a niche for my 3 children, my family, and I want this place, the goal of anything through my lifetime is you want to leave the place a little bit better place than what it was when you were here. And so that would be my statement as an organization. How can we at Guaranty Broadcasting improve this community? Because it's truly a win-win. Guaranty Broadcasting wins, Capital Area United Way, and that citizen, that listener, that community person is part of a little bit more vibrant and better place. So that would be the way I'd position it. And what touches your heart is obviously children that are dealing with life-threatening illnesses. And we've helped a lot of families accomplish maybe as simple as going to a local country concert, all the way to going to Disney World or whatever it may be, getting involved with children. And unfortunately some of them didn't make it and are no longer with us. But the memory of putting that and being involved and giving back, and the kids that have made it and continue to live and continue to prosper, and to see them when they were 3 years old and grow up to 9 years old, those are the things that I really remember and that stick out in my mind. That being said, I go back each year and we have to update some public file here. And at Guaranty Broadcasting, we're so involved in so many different charities, and it's only at that time do you really think back and the impact that each one of these charities and all the different organizations, the Capital Area United Way, for instance, supports. Does it really hit home? And what the ability we have to do with these radio stations, over a course of a 12-month period, and all the different projects, that we could do, as we did 2 years ago with Jambalaya Jam, and seeing where that has come from. I remember the first time that I judged and had a little jambalaya, and I was laying on the couch outside here because I had too much jambalaya, and it's grown and it's become such a big event. It's things like that make you feel good to be in the radio business and an opportunity to support the community and give some.